This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Centre, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105. Hello everyone, I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boy's commentary. Yes, that's right, this is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So, it's another Thursday, and as you know, Thursday evenings, 7 o'clock, this is where we come to discuss Jamaican football. I have some information to share with you all, and we'll get into that for sure. And you know the full gist already. I'm using this opportunity to let you all know how grateful I am of your support, your comments, your likes, your shares. I really, really appreciate it. Honestly, I really do. Those that use the super chat, those who subscribe and hit the bell for the notification, every single one of you are important. And I'm grateful for every single one of you. Honestly, it's been great. So, honestly, I really, really rate it. So, that's how I feel, honestly. And I hope you guys will continue to do what you are doing at this point in time. When it's live, you tune in, or if you might not catch the video live, you watch it an hour or two later or the next day. I understand the different routines and dynamics of different people. It is what it is. I understand. Blue Heart says, up in my G. Big up Blue Heart. Everything good? You good? Governor Tony Few says, blessings, Simon. Blessings, General. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. So I'm really, really happy to hear from you guys. I really, really am. And I'm looking forward to it, to discussing with you guys this evening. You guys have been key. So yeah. So what I want you all to do is, if you haven't already, you hit the subscribe button. If you've already hit the subscribe button, then you hit the notification bell. If you haven't hit the notification bell, then you hit it now. And after you hit the notification bell, you hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, engage in the discussions in the chat right here. How does that sound? Hope you all are on the same page with that, because that is what I hope that you all will do. And I'm hoping that you all will get involved into that specifically. So that's where I stand with all of this. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about it as well. So let's see what you guys have to say in the comments. And then after that, what we're going to do is talk about specifically the players that could possibly make an impact for Jamaica. That's what we'll do. So first thing first, hit that like button, guys. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Let's go. I'm going to also do a poll for you guys as well, based on everything that we're going to be discussing this evening. So without further ado, here we go. Heimir Halgrimsson. You guys know who Heimir Halgrimsson is. Heimir Halgrimsson is the new head coach of the Reggae Boys. And as you all know, with Halgrimsson and with any new coach, you're going to have persons that are going to improve, and you're going to have other players that, based on their performances, it might be a completely different dimension. But what I'm going to do and show for you all is talk about 3 Jamaican players who, in my opinion, will thrive the most under Heimir Halgrimsson. So for Heimir Halgrimsson and the type of coach that he is, what can we expect? Well, quite naturally, we can expect an individual that will push a team that is industrious, hardworking, diligent, hard to beat, tough, resilient. Those are qualities that he expects from his players. And I've singled out 3 players that have the very, very, very best opportunity to thrive under Heimir Halgrimsson. So I'm going to list out the 3, and we're going to do a poll. And in the poll, you're going to choose which one of the 3 you think will thrive the most under Heimir Halgrimsson. And after that, what we'll do is basically, you can tell me which other player you think will also thrive under Heimir Halgrimsson. For those of you that are just tuning in, good evening. I hope you're doing well. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. So, who will thrive the most under Coach Halgrimsson? Who should we start off first? Well, I've chosen 3 names in particular. One is a defender, and you also have 2 attackers. So, are you guys ready? Okay, well, here we go. And then you guys are going to vote in the comments as well. Mr. Galaxy, let me take your comments first. Big up Bobby Reed, has a lot of energy. I see him potentially improving a lot. I think so too. Forgot the full spot after big up. See how grammar is so important. Best's documentary says, bless up, Simon. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Big up, big up, big up. So without further ado, here we go. The first of 3 players who I expect to thrive under Coach Heimir Halgrimsson is none other than Damien Lowe. Yes, Damien Lowe is one person who I expect to thrive under Coach Heimir Halgrimsson. Intelligent defender, that is Damien Lowe, in understanding and reading the game quite well. And under Heimir Halgrimsson, he'll be able to help Damien Lowe with his decision making. Right now, Damien Lowe is not bad with his decision making. He makes good decisions when it comes to his timing of his tackles and also his positioning in defense. But under Coach Heimir Halgrimsson, he'll ensure that there are more clean sheets at the back, for sure. That's an element that we can look out for. And that's why Damien Lowe, for me, is one to look out for who can thrive the most under Coach Heimir Halgrimsson. Possibly, he might be able to cut out some tackles that Damien Lowe might make, That's something that he did for the Icelandic central defenders. You don't want to remove the bite from Damian Lowe, though, at all. You don't want him to lose that toughness or that rough house nature, as he would call it, or that head of state mentality. You don't want him to lose that. But there is a way, and there's a saying in life that there's a time and place for everything. There's a time to talk, there's a time to listen, there's a time to speak. But under coach Heimir Halgrimsson, his back four is a unit that always has solidity. Always. So that is something that we can eagerly look forward to. 4-4-2, 4-4-1-1. This is something that we can genuinely look out for. And I'm keen and I can't wait for this next chapter. I think it's going to be really important in terms of the next stage of this sort of passage development. And I think it's going to be quite keen in terms of the growth of the team itself. So Damian Lowe is going to play an important role in that. He might be 29 years of age, but guess what? He has another cycle left in him. Travdan says, been a while since you commented. Yeah, that's true. Full stop, the autocorrect is killing me. Remove the wild, long, wasteful passing. MVM ICAC. In terms of passing, under Halgrimsson, he's one that is for progression. One that is all about ensuring that there is that level of consistency, growth, patient build-up. And Damian Lowe, in many ways, can start that because you know he has the ability to be able to progress the ball by carrying it forward towards a central midfield. And if there is space, he can find the centre forward. I'm quite certain of that. 4-4-2 is all-time days formation. To some people, 4-4-2 might be considered primitive, but guess what? 4-4-2 won Leicester City the title. 4-4-2 is still a very effective system in football. 4-4-2, if managed correctly, can bring you great success. It brought Iceland success in the European Championships, getting to the quarterfinals, and certainly under Halgrimsson, whether it is 4-4-2, 4-5-1, 4-4-1-1, these players are going to work their socks off. That's for a fact. Simon, none of the boys reach in the USA. They will be arriving in the United States on Saturday. So Saturday is when they arrive. KY says, big up, Simon. Big up. Hope you're doing good. I believe he's coming with a 4-2-3-1. I think that this is something that is possible. You're going to see it morph in a sense, like a 4-3-3, but the 4-2-3-1 is something that you can work. Trinidad just lost to Tajikistan. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was making reference in terms of the entire squad as a whole, since they said boys reach in New York yet. So yeah, that is what I was referring to specifically. And just to give an update for you guys, Malik Howell has joined the squad. He's the 23rd player in the mix. So he has joined the squad as part of the delegation towards the United States. What I'll do is we'll bring up the names for you in a moment. And from there, we take it from there. And this is specifically the players that are making the sojourn towards Appreciate your patience. Thank you very much for your patience, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Let me get to your comments right here. Boza in USA from yesterday. As I said, I thought the question was the entire delegation itself that you're making mention of. Your starting 11 versus Argentina. I will do a video on that. So, yeah. I'm sure what to expect from Jamaica anymore. You're not sure what to expect from Jamaica anymore. You're just watching, hoping for the best. It's a new team. I mean, a new coach, fresh outlook. If you haven't already, guys, you hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Let's go. 4-4-2 can be deployed many ways to fit a modern style of play. Absolutely. 4-4-2 is your formation, Simon. That's why you're excited to see the dentist at work. Yeah, it's going to be grilling. But I've made it extremely clear about the type of 4-4-2 that I want to see. And I made mention of Damian Lowe. And let me just mention the other two persons that I think will thrive the most under coach Heimir Halgrimsson. So I mentioned Damian Lowe. The next player I'm going to mention is Leon Bailey, arguably one of the best players in the team and an individual that has the ability to thrive. And out of Heimir Halgrimsson's attacking players, he always spends a lot of time ensuring that when they are on the ball, they make good decisions in the final third and become a goal threat, at least getting the ball on target. And that's why I think Leon Bailey has the tremendous ability to be one of the top 3 players to thrive under coach Heimir Halgrimsson. When fit and firing, Bailey will certainly be able to flourish, and Halgrimsson can really be able to focus on the defensive side of things while the attack falls into place. And last by no means least, Mikel Antonio. Yes, that's right, Mikel Antonio, an individual that is hardworking, industrious, never give up attitude sort of player. So this is something that needs to be really, really pondered upon, because he'll run the channels for you. He'll work hard for you. And he'll also score some goals for you. Powerful shots. And that is why Mikel Antonio would thrive under Heimir Halgrimsson, because the ethos of Heimir Halgrimsson is basically in the job description of a Mikel Antonio. That is for absolute certain. And when available, when fit, for friendlies, World Cup qualifiers, Gold Cup, Mikel Antonio will flourish for Jamaica. I'm absolutely certain of that. So at this point in time, we are going to launch the poll. So, who do you think will thrive the most under Coach Halgrimsson? Damian Lowe, Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio, or another player? So like this video and go ahead and vote in the comments. Go ahead and vote. Vote in the poll, and let's see what you guys have to say. The poll is now active. So go ahead and vote. Let's see what you guys have to say. And when we get all the votes together, we'll combine them. Still no Hutchison. I guess it is too late for the club to approve. Not necessarily. But it's crazy to me how Argentina have been training for maybe last week, and our players are yet to. Well, guess what? Argentina has a game against Honduras tomorrow, so they have every right to be training before us, because they have 2 games in this window, while Jamaica has 1. Simon, will Antonio and Bailey play in the Argentina game? Will they have been called up? Will they start together? That's a completely different conversation altogether. So is Howell the latest update? Yes, Howell is the latest update. So basically, he is the 23rd player added to the team, you could say, for this game in particular. So let me show you the squad so that you guys are fully aware of it and can process it better. Let me make it big for those individuals that have 10 eyes. I'm joking. But yeah, this is the squad. So there we go. Do you think Antonio can score? Of course, Mikel Antonio. He scores goals. How many players in the USA already? Just a handful. Low is always a red card away, Simon. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Starting 11 versus Argentina for you would be Blake Bell. Amari Bell over Greg Lee. Really? Damon Lowe, Mariappa, Javane Brown, Kevin Stewart, Daniel Johnson, Ravel, Bailey, Antonio, Bobby. My starting 11 is not far from that, actually. It's not far from that at all. I'll go with Greg Lee. I'll go with Greg Lee as my left back. Yeah, the Gremlins are with us. Were with us earlier today. Cool. Yes, sir. 3-5-2, I think, would be our best formation. Help us to try clog the middle. You can also clog the middle with a 4-4-2, but in a 4-4-2 at the midfield four, you'd have the four midfielders as centrally. You wouldn't have the two out here as wide. You just keep them centrally. Of course, that is going to create space out wide, but you'll have protection with the fullbacks at left and right back. 4-4-2 can have a diamond formation and play with a C. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. A diamond like that. Diamond like that. Yeah. Antonio will love the system because Halgrimsson is like a better Moyes. It's an interesting take on things. BHD says Bobby Reed. Beer says, I don't know. Medieval live vote when elections. Herb, how old are you? Which Howell? Malik Howell. Malik Howell is in the squad. Who do you think will struggle under his system? It's a good question. The individuals that are not going to, that don't want to work, those players. Dr. Hero says that's not big. What are you referring to? Of course, in my opinion, I think this is big. In my opinion. Come on, guys, go ahead and vote. There's 50 of you. Hit the like button. Let's get to 50 likes. Come on, guys, let's go. Go in the votes and let's see exactly what you guys are saying in terms of who do you think which Reggae Boy will thrive the most under coach Heimir Halgrimsson. Let's see what you guys have to say. Cygnus Media says Bailey and Antonio will start if fit in camp. Yeah, I would say so too. In fact, Ramon Howell brother named Kinroy Howell too. Yeah. You hit the nail on the head right there. Absolutely. Wish Peter Lee was in the squad. He's a player I really like, but for some reason in his last outing of Jamaica has been clicking. Is Kevin Stewart fit? The answer to that question, my friend, is he's not 100%. He's not 100%. So that is the answer to the question. Went to school with Ramon. His class was next to mine from 8th grade to 10th grade. Ozine. And when my foot career was tapering off, play the same team as them. Trust me, them bad. Chili says up Simon. Ozine, I didn't know that you were in my age bracket. Which club Hall play for? Malik Hall is not at a club right now. Malik Hall is not at a club. Malik Hall is in university, you know. Was that Memphis Tigers? Yeah, that was Malik Hall. Right back. Is a long time squad no pick, and there's some people complaining decent squad for once. Trust me, Hot Chili, you still have people that say, well, where is Wes Harding? Well, where is Wes Harding? Well, where is Wes Harding? And where is his Wes Harding? Every single day, Hot Chili, you have a person saying, where is Wes Harding? And where is Wes Harding? Every single day, you know. Every day, people asking, where is Wes Harding? Every day, 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 where is Wes Harding? So you're always going to have one or two persons that are not pleased by it. Clinton Myers says Rebel Morrison. Okay. Simon, what's your starting 11 against Argentina? You'll hear it in my preview. But as I made mentioned earlier, my left back is Greg Lee for that game. Jakey and Jamaica enough to mention in the same sentence right now. Peter Lee Vassell. Give him time, give him time, give him time, guys. Just give it time. You know what I'm saying? Just give it time. We need someone better than Kevin Stewart or on the same level because man injured too much can't depend upon him for CDM spots. You know? I think we can rely on him, you know? But he just needs to be fit. If university players getting called, might as well call Jeremy Verley. Don't worry, the money Aziz will get him opportunity. Man, make it sound like Mia Elder. Ah, man, you're not a Elder. Yeah, call Mia Elder. That you the burp. Why you even choose the name Burp for? Because you burp often? That's the reason why you choose the name Burp? Burp. Oh, chill. I mean, it's not that bad like it normally is. I know a few people will still make noise. That is true. It is different compared to the Nations League and World Cup qualifiers where there was a big chaos in terms of names and people's thoughts and ideas about the matter. You're right. You're 100% right there. Absolutely. You are spot on, I must say, with that one. For absolute certainty, you are spot on. Come on, guys, you can also vote as well. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's go. Let's keep this going. Who do you think will thrive the most under Coach Heimir Halgrimsson? Let's see what you guys have to say in the votes. We'll have some interesting responses right now, and we'll review them quite later in terms of the votes. But it's interesting to see where it's going right now in terms of people's minds and hearts on the matter, you know? Hot Chili, John Russell. Yeah. Eventually, Louis Baker. Kevin and Grant are temporary fixes for the CDM. If I want to see him against Argentina and more games, absolutely. Honestly, I feel like the Leipzig and phone thing stunt him development. Plus, cause if him did get to the German last year, would have do better play. Yeah, you're right. Burp or burp? It's more like burp. Kevin coming like Eggman, just fragile. So that's not funny. What position does Howell play? He's a right back. We saw him, remember, against Morocco, and I think personally that his first touch was an area of concern for me and something that needs to be enhanced moving forward. And Simon, it's not burp. Just listen to a Skillibeng song, and you hear him pronounce the name properly. I say it's burp, burp, burp. I'm gonna change my name to Wap 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 Wap. Teddy Brockshot. Take the what and left the what? Take the what and left the what? Who this the king of Miami? At least him once was. Come let we go. June is go eat one gourd chicken, rice and peas. June is our Janet's in a Pembroke Pines. You see it? Teddy Brockshot. Yeah, man, me I go up like I go pick up one package. You see it? 30 grand that Zane. Jamie Ricketts says, can you read the full list one more time, please? Certainly, Jamie Ricketts. Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, Bobby Reed, Adrian Mariappa, Curtis Tilt, Amari Bell, Jamali Waite, Kimar Foster, Kahim Paris, Jamoy Topi, Kevin Lambert, Javane Brown, Greg Lee, Jamal Lowe, Andre Blake, Leon Bailey, Andre Gray, Dylan Barnes, Shamar Nicholson, Damian Lowe, Michael Antonio, Richard King, and Malik Howell. So those are the 23. You guys see a Rebel Morrison name? Rebel Morrison name is at the top of the list. The problem, we don't have a CDM, is it? We have Kevon Lambert. We have Kevon Lambert. We have Kevon Lambert. We have Kevon Lambert. We also have Daniel Johnson who can play that role. We also have Damian Lowe that can play that role. We have Daniel Johnson. We have Damian Lowe. And guess what? We have Kevon Lambert. 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 We have Daniel Johnson. We have Damian Lowe. That's right. How many players on that list? 23. Kirsten Simon, is Russell Walters fullback Gunners under 18 connected to Jamaica in any way? I believe it's his paternal side, but I'm not sure if it's grandparents or great grandparents. Tracking at CDM, I think we can survive there. That's an option. I don't see it happening, but I think that's an option. I hope to see Jamaica win 1-0. Any old Jamaica win. Any old Jamaica win. We're gonna be rave all night. No, seriously, Uruguay is the only World Cup winner that Jamaica has ever defeated. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's something that we can truly consider. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah. Tevin, we all a dream, right? Oh, come on. I will have to see how the coach uses the players in the next two games to see who will benefit more. I hope King. I think that's a fair response. I think that's fair. I think not before Gold Cup though that we'll have a clear thought about the entire process as a whole. So I would say give it some time, and then we'll just mesh from there. You know what I'm saying? Just give it a bit of time. Yeah. So that's the situation at this point in time. We've had 40 votes, so I think it's a good time that we can end the poll. And based on the voting in the poll, you know what was done in the poll? 37% says Leon Bailey will thrive under Coach Halgrimsson. 30% says Mikel Antonio. 18% says another player, and 13% says Damien Lowe. So you guys think it'll be Damien Lowe that will thrive the most? Okay. I see. Fully understood. Duly noted. I fed up right now. Why? Nitrous says bless up Simon. Bless up. Owen says it pronounced broop. Oh, broop. 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 What do you mean King not good? King is a baller. King is a baller. Teddy Brookshot said change our plans. Teddy Brookshot, you alive? You alive, Teddy Brookshot? Oh yes, it's to me. Seriously? Huh. That is rather interesting. I had no idea. Would you look at that? Hey, Christine, are you referring to the screen with the list of players? Is that what you're referring to? Let me know what you are referring to specifically. I would really, really appreciate that. And let me know your thoughts about it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about who and Mark Messi. Don't worry about that. It might not be man-to-man marking. Could be zonal. We have Ravel who can play the role. Which role? Brethren, Ravel is not going to play in front of the back four. No. No, 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 no. You guys remember the Panama game? No, 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 no. Where's John Russell? He's at Huddersfield. Need a better number 10. We have Daniel Johnson. We have Ravel Morrison. Don't worry yourself. I mean, Pepe not ready for that Teddy Brook shot. I want him to you. I'm a fine you, Pembroke Pines. Me will fine you. But in all seriousness, though, with Kevin Lambert, I know he hasn't made the progression that we all had expected of him 5 years ago. 5 years ago, when we saw him at the Caribbean Cup and the Gold Cup, we were raving in terms of the performances that he gave. I just think, honestly, it's time for a new environment. And that is why at the end of this USL season, it's going to be time for a change. It's time for a fresh start. It's time for Europe. It's time for something different. And this new scenery, environment, culture, way of life, language, everything, I think will give him that impetus, that push that he needs to rekindle that zeal to be able to go out on the field and to deliver. So that's how I feel. Time I rhythm change about 6 times. Lambert is not good enough. We need more technical players there. They must stop picking USL players. Oh yeah, said to me. We must stop picking USL players. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Honestly, I hear what you're saying. And honestly, I feel like those that we pick in the USL, they must be of a different ilk. They must be of an ilk that, honestly, they stand out. They are cut above the rest. That's how personally I feel about the matter. And I hope you all share the same views as well. Is that fair? I hope that is fair because honestly, I feel like it's not just any man scoring or any man playing in the USL. It has to be somebody that is basically impressing, somebody that is dominating the league. And that is how I feel about the matter. And what are your thoughts about it? And you all can let me know your thoughts in the comments below about that matter in particular. And then we'll take it from there. Think about Jamaica against the World Cup winners. So Jamaica has played Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, England, France. Jamaica has not played against Spain or Italy. I know Jamaica has played Germany before, but the thing is with this fixture in particular, it was not you could say it was like Germany's A team, if you understand what I mean. It was Germany's A team. And this was back in the 70s. To be specific, it was 1977 for that game in particular. So I know in particular when this game was played in Kingston, there was a lot of rave about it. And especially the goal that was scored by Manfred Bergsmuller. Yeah, people were talking about it. Of course, I wasn't around back then, but when he played for West Germany in that particular game, yeah, people spoke about it. They really did. And it was highlighted. Mhm. Yeah. Chris says, cool, thanks. How good did Lambert play versus Mexico? Did not see that game. In 2017, Lambert was a 9 out of 10 that game. Was a 9 out of 10. Visa issues with King. That was for the contract. That was specifically for the MLS situation. Pepe playing for Jamaica, man, looked like him lost. When was the last time you saw Pepe play for Jamaica? Think about that for a moment. Think about the last time. When was the last time, in fact? Do you remember? Think about that and let me know. So yeah. So that's the matter at hand. I don't think you guys understand that Kev is not even 26 yet. He just turned 25. And I know people from the Saudi Arabia game are still talking about, oh, Kevin Lambert did this. And he was, listen, this is the man playing in central defense, something that he doesn't do on a regular basis. Let's not forget that, you know? This is not something that we should be forgetting at all. Just give the man a chance under a new coach. Players, as we've seen in club football under new coaches, they thrive differently under some. And you have some players where their performances regress. That's just the nature of new coaches. You know what I'm saying? So you have players that do well, and you have certain players that just don't do well. And that is something that you need to progress. So yeah. Jamaica football, not serious. They were at 40 of shades of gear and all kind of partying vibes. I hear you. Argentina can risk losing to Jamaica before World Cup. Imagine what they would do. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia will be like, if Jamaica can beat them, so can we. When the full team will arrive in the USA, Saturday afternoon. One politics will now have. Is West Harding included? No, he's not. No, he's not included at all. Not included at all. Not included. And I guess we're going to hear this question about West Harding for quite some time. You know? Shouldn't even change the name to this because, oh boy. Messi in low back podcast pocket on low back pocket. Yeah, is John Russell in the squad? No, he's not actually. Lots of Simon P. You give real credible information. Thank you. Okay, Gordon. Really, really appreciate it. Simon, you know some about Pepe? Away him I go tell me he's going into a top five league. Low will be getting. I hope the coach ensure Ravel play high. Oh, I'm sure about that at all. I'm sure about that for sure. And them to stop pick college ballers. I hate it. Listen, if it's one or two, fine, but not wholesale, if you understand what I mean. Any idea the number of new players who could show up versus Chile? Well, firstly, we need to ensure that that game is signed, sealed, and delivered. At this point in time, this is just a conversation right now as we speak. You know, so that is where things stand right now. Now, new faces versus Chile, it could be 10. Remember what the pair did to low in preseason. Yeah, doesn't mean it's going to be replicated. Is this the final squad? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Or Burp changed his name to Teddy Buckshot? Oh, yeah, said to me. Burp. Mario Bailey was a valuation, bro. Man, I got that. So every time Burp says something with the name Teddy Buckshot, we're going to try a Teddy Buckshot accent. Mario Bailey was a violation, bro. Me not take that. Okay, then. Mr. Galaxy, no. I don't know Mr. Galaxy's voice. So, why isn't John Russell in the squad? Because he needs a Jamaican passport, sir. We need a Jamaica A and Jamaica B squad from Youth Casino. You know that Germany has a A and B squad? We complain about CDM every window. It's time to call up upon the goat, a man called Haka. We not stop party. We not stop party. We not stop party to the 140. We not stop party. We not stop party. We not stop party to the 140. A 40 supermarket and a 40 store. Da 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 more. Bop, 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 bop. We not stop party. We not stop party. Can the coach have his wish of 5-day preparation before the game going forward? I think that's possible. It's a hacker. Because I don't think in pocket can hold Messi. Messi is only 5'7", so Messi can hold in anybody's pocket. Mario Bailey, nobody can mark Messi. Christie. Leon, Bialy, Bala. Okay, make me feel better about Lambert. Good. I want to sector in the team again. Me too. True just wants the Jamaican to be competitive. Agreed. Result is not the priority for me. Lambert, I don't have a problem with him in the squad, but I wouldn't make him the number one CDM. Okay, fair enough. Mikel Antonio will do very good. I think he will. Absolutely. New player. Brown not going to do good. Javian Brown? Really? I think he has a potential to. Chile Hot Chile playing against Sydney. Reggae Boys against Chile November 9 is a possibility. It's not confirmed, but there's a chance. Is Watson on the reserve list? No, no, he's not. Watson is preparing to sing Jamaica's song after we qualify for the World Cup in 2026. So just like how we had the song Rise Up for 98, so Haka is going to do a song for 2026 World Cup after we qualify. So Haka is going to sing a song. So we qualify again, do it again, do it again, do it again. So we are do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. We are big baller. Everybody knows said Daniel Johnson, I want bad baller. We have Blair Turgott and O'Neill Fisher. Everybody know the man named Ravel Morrison and the one named Mariapa. We side big, we side bad. You don't need more proof. Go Google the baller name Kemar Roof. We have Tyreek McGee and Amari Bell. Foreign and local are combined well. We're gonna send some side down a football. Any players from the Catalonia trial in the squad? No. But you don't need a passport to play in friendlies. Here's the thing, Mr. Galaxy. Argentina has to approve of it. Whoever you're playing in a friendly, so for an example, Simon Preston was, let's say Simon Preston was born in England and Simon Preston wants to represent Jamaica. Simon Preston's passport is not going to be ready for Jamaica's game against Argentina. The JFF reaches out to Argentina and says, hey, Simon Preston doesn't have a Jamaican passport. Can he play? If Argentina says no, then he just can't be called up. Simple as that. So if the opposition approves of it, it can work. I just want to see how many country cope against my favorite team. Argentina's your team? Universal elimination? Really? Not even a song we never had for the last World Cup. There was a song actually. DJ Simon P, the man to beat. Everybody color TV. Hey, 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 hey. Go already. I did one the other day. Let me see how that go. Let me try. I write it down. Let me write it down for you guys. Yeah, let me write it down. I'm sure you guys would appreciate it that way. Because I'll get to that. Altopi, why are they picking him and he's slow and he's lazy and can't even read the game good? It's a chance for redemption. Redemption for Jamoy Topi. Can you imagine Topi scoring the winner in the 89th minute? My word. So yeah, that's the situation. Oh man, I can remember the tune, man. Know yourself, man. I just want to make sure, want to make sure somebody get it right, you see me? Because me did send the player the voice note, I know what she did say. I got remind her what she did say, because her response to it was, me have to say again. Because I remember what she said, remember in detail, She said good night because I guess that means she did a laugh. LMAO, what that mean? Laugh my something off? LMAO. Oh, that she did say. But let me hear what we did say again. All right, one. Yeah. Match I remember how it going on the True Republic. It was one for the reggae girls, So it went something like this. I have to catch the beat, Ready? Ready? All right, you see the one named number 15. She's always lean. When she has the ball at her feet, you will need morphine, twisting and turning, making you feel like it's Hurricane Dean. So it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Just give me some time. Give me some time. But everybody knows who number 15 is, right? Everybody is in this world knows who number 15 is. I mean, that's even a mid Stoppy pick in the squad because when Pinnock and the brother them from Swansea come, I don't think he'll be there. So it's actually interesting. Sam, I think you should be part of the Federation, brother. You know how to dig up Jamaican talents, even if they're out of space. Is you let me know some of these stars are Jamaican. Thank you very much, Universal Illumination. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Toby scoring in the 89th minute changes nothing, though. But no, but me just say if him do it, we are gonna rave all night. Oh, I know it's about Tiffany. But I want to. Damon Lowe going to be good. I think so too. I think so, Dean Smith. I think he's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good. Personally, I think there is tremendous potential. You think Amari Bell will do better than Greg Lee? Come on, guys. Like up this video. Let's go. Like up this video. Let's go. That's how you guys think? Really? Very interesting though, still. Interesting to hear what you guys have to say about that. Now everything progresses. So yeah. Simon, you kind of have a LL Cool J sound if YouTube. LL Cool J, I don't know. Blair Turgot gonna be good. If he gets a call up, then yeah, for sure. Reggae Boy wants a feature. Oh, Tiffany, have sung too. She have sung for weeks. Let me try write it. With the pace that she got, she will be unseen. Twisting and turning. You will need more. You will need morphine. When she scores, she puts the ball in the net. the net, it will sting. All right. Hold this sound. Hold this sound now. Me try thinking on my side. Hold this sound. So you see the one in number 15 with the pace that she got, she will be unseen, twisting and turning. You will need morphine. When she put the ball in the net, it will be like Hurricane Dean. Hold on. You see the one in number 15 with the pace that she got, she will be unseen, twisting and turning. You will need morphine. When she puts the ball in the net, it will sting like Hurricane Dean. Everybody their own when Hurricane Dean did about, you know. So I'm gonna have to explain why Hurricane Dean did mention this, so you know. That makes sense. And the wishful thinking, bro. Topia scoring. Listen, Topia scored winners for Jamaica at under 20 level, you know. We can't just make up something, man. But I want you, Mr. Joyful. Can't just have little fun on little Thursday evening, man. Football is about supporting your side and about dreaming and about thinking about things, you know. At 6'5", the ball literally lands on his head top and the ball ends up in the net. Simple. 89th minute, Jamaica 1, Argentina 0. Everybody go home happy. Jamaica jump up 20 place, 30 place in the FIFA rankings. Argentina slip 10 place. Argentina go World Cup with low morale, then play England in the World Cup final and England win. Boom. Happy days. Daniel Johnson is going to stand out, says Lee. I honestly think that there's a genuine chance that he will be able to do so. I think with his sheer ability, that there's tremendous spark for him to really progress his natural ability. So honestly, I can't wait to see what he'll be all about under Coach Halgrimsson. Well, the man have in passport now, so that's one step forward, my friend. One step forward. One step forward. One step forward. So it's a big deal. A massive, massive deal. So we're looking forward to it. Yeah. Let's try that song again. Trying this one. Let's try that song one more time. Let's see if I got it right now. Yeah, let me try this with my subscribers now and see if I got it right now. You see the one named number 15 when she could. Nah. All right. Let's try this again now with my subscribers. You see the one named number 15 with the pace that she got, she will be unseen, twisting and turning. You will need morphine. When she puts the ball in the net, it will be stinging like Hurricane Dean. There we go. Oh, that sound my side. Oh, that sound. That must be better. I'm sure that'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? Once Argentina beacon. You must be mad. Hurricane, Sterling, Grealish, Bellingham, Rice. I'm if you run the middle like Declan Rice. I'm if you run the middle like Declan Rice. England will win with Tony scoring a penalty. Honestly, I don't want Tony win no World Cup with England. Man go win World Cup with England and only have 3 cup to him name. Man go win World Cup and play for the country. Man go come on, take one penalty in the shootout, and the country go rave about him. The king go knight him and them thing there. Teddy Buckshot say, all right, just stop. Bad mind get the best of them. Bad mind get the best of them. Kemar Benson says, easy, Simon. LOL. Your luck and never sting. You go sing that, Simon. God, no, you would get battle. Teddy Buckshot, take your Grammy and yam 2 fish and bammy. You hear that? Cool. Oh, boy. Do they have virtual battles? Yes, they do actually. They do. You just hit the super chat button. Yeah, man, them have virtual battles. Just you know what we do already. Just use a super chat, and that is virtual battles. Good move for Amari. Hope some of the other players in the UK follow in his footsteps and try to do it from early. Well, that's important. That's significantly important. Man, legit quote twins of twins pun me. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Hmm. Yeah. Cygnus Media said, I think most of the Jamaican players will lift their game. There's a big stage for them. Yeah, and you want to, in the first game, stand out for the new head coach, especially when you're bearing in mind the Gold Cup next year, Nations League, friendlies, building towards 2024 with the qualifiers. So I think everybody is going to be ensuring that they make their best foot forward. Alvarez alone, we're like, brother, stop that, no man. Have you seen Harry Maguire in an England shirt? Have you seen Jordan Pickford in an England shirt? 3 lines on the shirt, jewels remain still gleaming. No more years of hurt, no more need for dreaming. It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home. Remember, it's a 5 or 4 Italy pick up. Italy beat England. I don't know what you're talking about. You must have confused England with the next side. Clearly, that's what you are do. Because I know saw it go. None tall. Because a hunger give my side 4 love in a June. But watch tomorrow. Watch how tomorrow play out in a Milan. I'm going to tell you exactly how it pan out tomorrow. You want me to tell you? Sterling, I got score. And England, I got leave Rome with a 1-0 victory. Cool, cool, cool. You hear what I say? England, I got straight to World Cup in a bit. But like I said in another video, I'll definitely be able to provide for you guys the World Cup predictions that I have. If a man silence Messi and co, eyes beyond them. Oh yes, absolutely. The good thing is that coach knows how to help his team keep a good defensive shape. Absolutely. The Euro should have come home, but they pulled off a typical England. But it almost worked, It almost worked under Southgate. It almost worked. Remember, it wasn't like England were blown away in the final. It was a penalty shootout where Rashford, Sancho, Saka missed. Could the game have been won in 90 minutes or 120 minutes? Yeah, I think so. I think tactically there could have been an adjustment from Southgate at halftime because it was clear that Italy, the way that they were progressing the ball, that England needed to change from that back three and go with a different sort of approach. So that's what I thought about the matter. Not going to lie, Pickford is a good goalkeeper, but he better go to the World Cup with him A+++ game. Oh, and him have a England shirt? Oh yes, that is for sure. No more need for dreaming. On a dream from 6 to 6 man. Wake up from that dream. Bad man, both football is coming home and all know it no reach. Apparently football homeless to back. Listen, Teddy Brookshot. Me not get 7 on my yard like some man. Some man gets 7 at them yard. Disgrace. Disgrace, disgrace, disgrace. Embarrassing. Which side can get 7 at them yard? 7 at them yard? Not even Reggae Boys get 7 at them yard. And that will never happen. Jamaica has a better chance of making 2026 than England due to the competition in their zones. What? I don't even know what I say. Typical England garbage of penalties, actually. Garbage? Did you see Harry Maguire's kick? Did you see Harry Kane's kick? Those were splendid penalties, if you guys remember. Those were outstanding kicks, if you guys remember. Great kicks. But tomorrow, 1:45, when England take on Italy, you guys will see the 3 lions out and about. You'll see the big side walkout. And when you see the big side walkout, you're going to say, hold on, England is? And you're going to say, Jano Star, this is a big side. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them, soldier. Watch them. Big side. Yeah. But as you can see on your screen, You know, England watch man lift trophy in England almost as bad as is. Yo, brother, go easy, no, man. Go easy. I don't know why you're going so. Honestly, that's just not fair. That's cold. That's mean. Absolutely mean. So that's the situation right now. So that's where we are. When Jamaica boys going go training, well, Saturday them are going go out. Brazil gets 7, but yet still the Jamaica better than them. Greetings. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You tune in at the just tuning in, but I'm sure you can rewind to catch the earlier part of the show. But hope you're doing well, Sir MPEC TV. If you want England drop out from round of 16, just draw out the match till it reach shootouts. Listen, Teddy Brookshot, let me tell you from now how I go. More you mark my words, England top the group, Qatar in the round of 16, France in the quarterfinals, Belgium in the semifinals, and Argentina in the final. I say it already. Not going to lie, Tony Sell without star for England. Yeah, for 3 England caps and a World Cup trophy. I mean, Europe is more competitive. England could get a tough zone like Italy. Nations League, yeah. Tony Sell himself, him never should have sold out. Well, guess what? He said that the Jamaica thing fizzled out, which means there wasn't a follow up. Simon, mark my word, is horse over Caymanners. Hey, but Brian, see what happened today? Saint Kitts win today, and Saint Kitts basically in the situation that they're in, them them stay fourth in the table. They go to 8 points. So Saint Kitts finish all their games already. So right now you have Saint Lucia taking on Guyana. Right? If Guyana win, they go to 7 points with 2 games to go. You follow me? But if the Kings win, the Kings go to 10 points, and Guyana stay at 5. You understand what I'm saying? So that means that with 2 games to go for the Amazon Warriors, the most of them can go to is 9. If the Tallowers beat the Kings, then the Tallowers can go to 10. It just means that, look, the Tallowers have to win. Tallowers have to win, 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 win the next game. Okay, I'll mark it with an eraser, Simon. Yo, you love the gimmicks thing. You love the gimmicks thing. King is out of the squad. Richard King? No, Richard King did, my brother. Richard King is in the squad, man. Same name, this one. Richard King in the squad. Richard King in the squad. You heard what I said, Fresh God. England, of course, they can. I didn't say that England will win the World Cup. I said can. No Teddy Brookshot. Saint Kitts. Well, Saint Kitts have a football side, yes, and they have Harry Panayoto, who used to play for Leicester City. So Saint Kitts had some decent ballers. Michael Richards was actually born to Kittitian parents. Marcus Rashford, Kittitian mom, Jamaican dad. Nicky Maynard, Louis Maynard as well, Kittitian parents. Cole Palmer, Kittitian dad. Saint Kitts need TKR to lose as well. I don't know how that going. I guess we can just focus on our job and just listen. Beat St. Lucia, and the job is easy. I guess that's one way to look at it. I wonder how Barbados is going to interpret their last game against Guyana. Because Barbados is already top of the table. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. But the Guyana Trinidad game, that's going to be a real decider. That's going to be a big, 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 big decider in the grand scheme of things. Guyana versus Trinidad. Because if Guyana win tonight and win against Trinidad, And just like that, there are 9 points. You know, do you even know so them side have ball over them place? Of course. What do you mean? Al Montserrat of baller. Who is St. Kitts? Yeah. Has King received his visa? He is in the process of he should get an acceptance of it. What tournament is that? That's the Caribbean Premier League cricket. A cricket I'm talking about. Yeah. Richard King specifically you're referring to? Because he's in the 23 member squad specifically. Odin must not be allowed to enter Jamaica. But he's a Jamaican, so you can't tell him not for being in his own country. I don't know if King will travel with the squad. Let's see, Mr. Smith. Let's see what will happen. Ocean Smith was a hero last night and villain tonight. He bought 3 for 42. Yeah. Almost 15 and over. But Guyana, after a good start, staying at 22 without a loss after 1.2 overs. I know Chandra Paul Hemorrhage have some good support, but Matthew Ford bowled an expensive over and that kind of put things in a wayward thing. Cole Palmer getting more minutes than CR7 these days. Yeah, why not John Russell? No passport, my G. I think Guyana might lose tonight. That's a challenging total by the Kings. They might, you know. And you know what that means? If Guyana loses tonight, then there's all the pressure to go and for Trinidad game come on Saturday. Because now if Trinidad beats the Amazon Warriors, they go to 9 points and they move to second in the table. You follow me? They go to second in the table. And Guyana Amazon Warriors would be out. If Guyana loses tonight and Guyana loses to Trinidad, then Guyana are out. That means that even a Jamaica Towers loss to St. Lucia Kings on Sunday would still keep them in the hunt because the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots have a net run rate of negative 1.184 and the Talwas have a net run rate of 0.279. So if the Guyana Amazon Warriors lose their next 2 games, then, you know, personally, Brian, you know, there's hope. I think Moyes and Rogers will be sacked. Rogers, yes. Moyes, no. Some thought West Harding was added to the squad. No. Who told you that? Who told you that West Harding was added to the squad? West Harding is not added to the squad. Who told you that? Who told you that West Harding is added to the squad? No. West Harding is not in the squad. He's not in the squad. He's not been called up. Okay? Good. The Rockshot. I never know some kids that play football. I think them play grasshopper. Grasshopper chatting and then they shot the kids on the ABC pass are slow. You know, easy, you know. Stop it, you know, easy. You know that Grenada as a football team too, right? And had Jason Roberts played for Grenada and Kitson Bain and them Monday, right? And Anthony Modeste and Rimmel Daniel and them Monday. Nigel Dean Smith, like Grandma Lewis, has been refused by Jamaica for a long time. Yeah, look, Brian, I was there in 2015 when Odin Smith was a under 19 player that trained with the team but didn't travel. This was 2015, you know, and even then, this was wow. So 7 years ago, and he kept on bowling the short ball. Courtney Walsh asked him to tweak that, and I think there's been just a slight improvement in that. Argentina's players have to have passport for this friendly. He doesn't have. Yeah. Simon said something about a Caribbean Major League. What is your position on this? Caribbean Major League, personally, I just think that every country in the Caribbean should have their own league. Jamaica Premier League, Trinidad Premier League, Haitian Premier League, Cayman Premier League. Everybody have their own league. The top team from each of those Caribbean islands qualify for the CONCACAF Champions League. The second place team in each league goes to the CONCACAF League, which is like the Europa League for CONCACAF. So that is my opinion on the matter. To go and put us in a Caribbean league, I'm not in favor of that. I want us to go and basically press forward with what we have at this point in time. This kid Brevis will be a serious international cricketer in the future. I think so too. Yeah, absolutely. Alone me here to add it to the squad. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Simon and JFF and tell them to take down that mugshot of Curtis. Mugshot. That's not nice. Where's Jamal Awake? He's a goalkeeper. He's a goalkeeper. Former Jamaica under 20 goalkeeper. Argentina is looking a bigger advantage. They want the points as well from the fixture in terms of quality points for the FIFA ranking. That is something that is on their mind. Ante Modesta, big defender. Him alone, men know from Grenada when him used to play for Portmore, big defender. Big defender, you're right. Absolutely great defender. Can't question anything about that, you know. He's done well. You know. Done really well. Alrighty. Exactly, Simon. The Caribbean Major League, not in a sense, because we're investing in the JPL and trying to get our football. Top team from the JPL qualify for the CONCACAF Champions League. Second place team, you know where you're heading. CONCACAF League. Will a replacement be added to the squad if King can't get his visa? Yes, I believe a replacement will be called. That is not a good image. They have tilt. They could have done a lot better, some of us. What other picture would you have suggested? Like him just in club colors? Sorry. Keep hearing about great players like Skill Cole and Lenny Hyde. I don't see where they had a good record at international level. Jamaica was no dominant force in CONCACAF, my friend. In that time frame. Every country should be responsible for their own football development. Yeah, of course, with the help of FIFA. Absolutely. That is what I think should happen. And that's something that needs to be processed and analyzed and brought forward. So that's how I feel about the matter. But Reggae Boys fans, and this is why Mr. Montaglani is a madman, because he wants to approve. I'll have to read up on that if it's something that he really, really wants, or if it's an idea that he thinks should consider. I think it's more something that Randy Harris from CFU would want to look at, but not necessarily him. But I'll follow up on that for you guys for sure. I will look on that. But Reggae Boys fans, thank you for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support. You know, more videos to come your way. More plenty content to come. And you know, this is where you come for reliability, accuracy, reliability, and credibility. This is exactly the place to come. You see the squad on your screen, and you know exactly what we can do with this capable squad. Howell, yeah. He played against Morocco, guys. I'm sure you guys saw that game. Didn't think he had the best games, but, you know, we'll press forward with what we have. All right, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boy's commentary for more content, guys. More content to come.
This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Center, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105.